Hello to you all, dear guys. Today we are going to make a very unique ring. For making this wire ring, we need wire of about 1 millimeter for the main structure, 0.4 wire for the weaving parts, wire cutter, round nose pliers, and a hard hammer, and also some beads for the decorating part, and I'm using about 3 millimeter diameter of this beads and 4 of them. First of all, we need to determine the length that we are going to cut on the wire. So we pick up a yarn and first we wrap it all around the finger that we are going to make the ring for, and we determine the length, the start and ending point. Then a little above of that, again, we put the wire, but be careful that you should wrap it in the area a little beneath the phalanx so that you could open and close your finger and it wouldn't be on this area. So again, we determine the length and start and ending point. These two are almost the same, and at one point we attach them, and this is what we need to make at first. We pick up our 1 millimeter wire, we pull it and make it straight. Then we determine these spaces on this wire. You could mark it with a marker or just put it on the lines and determine the length and then cut it out. Now we are going to make just hammering parts at these straight lines. We put the wire on our map and determine the length here, and then we are going to hammer it. So I bend it a little to determine this space and also this one. And then I'm going to do some hammering at these two parts. So with your metal hammer, start doing hammering. Just be careful the way that you are doing hammering. It should be something like this, so that your wire would be spread out and you would have little patterns on it. Now I have hammered these two parts, and let's see what would be the length, the size of the wire after hammering. When I put my ruler on it, it would be something between 1 and 2 millimeters, something about 1.5. So when you do hammering, it would be a little spreaded and it would be flattened, something like this, and a beautiful effect on the wire. Now we are going to wrap these two parts all around our mandrel or any other cylindrical shapes. It could be a marker or any other shapes that is just at the size of your finger. When you wrap yarn all around your finger and then you put it on a cylindrical shape, there should be a point that is just equal to that length. So at that point that I have marked here, you put the wire and then wrap it all around. You could use your plastic part of your tools to push it so that it attaches all around the mandrel. Okay, now we are going to make a 90-degree bend at this part. If needed, make it a little rounded with your round nose pliers. Then again, do the same for the other part and wrap it all around your mandrel. Till now, we have two rings that are attached with a wire. This could be all straight or something like this, and a angled wire. Then again, you could put the ring on the mandrel and push it with the plastic part of your tool to shape it better. And if it has lost its shape, you could fix it and do that better. Okay, now this is going to be something like this, and we are going to attach these two parts with those little beads. But here there are some tips. You could just, your sandpaper at these parts are a little sharp, and leave it open. Or you could make your round nose pliers and make some little loops here. In this case, you should add up this space to your ring size so that you could make a little loop here. And also, you could make that loop and attach it to this wire. But I'm going to remain the shape as this, and I'm using a sandpaper to soften these sharp edges and just remain it open. In all directions, we should do that so there wouldn't be any bothering parts. And I'm testing it with my finger so that it would be all soft. All right, now this is the time to pick up your thinner wire and make a tie at the middle of this ring. So insert your wire, make a tie here, and fasten it up with your tool. Just rotate your round nose pliers to fasten this tie, and then wrap it at least 2 or 3 times around your main structure. And then push all of them to be attached to each other. Then make this strand all straight and then cut it out in a space that we could do some weaving parts here too. So we cut the wire out. At this point, we insert our beads into the wire, one after the other. Okay, there is a space to add another bead, and then I'm going to wrap it all around the other ring. And at the end, we have something like this, a very beautiful wire earring that I love it so much. How about you? Would you like to make such a wire ring? Please comment it below if you are going to make one. I would be so happy to hear that. Take care and bye-bye.